let them burn. You certainly would not want to put that fire out if the gas was going to continue.
Chief, forgive me for interrupting you, but we have apparently some late-breaking developments out at KGO, so we switch back now to our affiliate out in San Francisco, KGO.
Oakland and Berkeley, and of course in San Francisco, the hardest hit right now that we are aware of is the Marina District, where several buildings fell on the Divisadero Street area, and people were roaming in the streets, and very, very terrifying. In the car, they thought they had a flat tire. Many other people did. The folks just left their cars on the bridge, locked them up, and ran into San Francisco. I have with me right now Dan Levitt. You were out at Candlestick, Game 3 of the World Series. That isn't happening now, Dan.
No, it's not, and it'll be interesting to see exactly what the method or what the operation will be here now as far as the World Series goes, period. At 5:04, I was standing outside of the stadium in the van, as a matter of fact, one of the Channel 7 vans. It started moving, and obviously I thought somebody was playing around with me, and so I jumped out of the van. As I jumped out, I saw the entire parking lot moving like this. I looked up at the structures in the stadium itself. The light standards were moving. It was at that time that Eric Christensen, my producer, and we took off and tried to get a hold of some authorities. And the first one we could get to, of course, was the commissioner of baseball, who was waiting in his box on the first base side, waiting to see if he could get some word, and we finally got it from him, and this was it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are postponing the game because there is no power in the stadium. We would like you to leave in an orderly way. I don't believe there's any great danger, but we have no idea when the power is going to be on, and we have to get people out of here before it gets dark. So if you'll leave in an orderly way while there's still light, I think everybody can leave in a graceful fashion. Please leave. The game has been postponed. There'll be no baseball tonight. Thank you.
A few words? Do you know the extent of what's happened so far?
No, not all I have at this point is I talked to our operations center. They say that there is a building with partial damage at 6th and Brannan. There's also a building with partial collapse around Turk and Fillmore, and that there is some structural damage to the Hall of Justice. I'm going to be leaving the ballpark now to go down to the Hall of Justice while they're continuing to get an estimate around the city of any kind of damage, and then we'll make a determination there as to what's to be done. But our command post will be located at Northern Police Station at Turk and Fillmore.
What may be the understatement of the night, that announcement by Fay Vincent, the commissioner of baseball, that there will be no baseball tonight. The question is when, if at all, there will be baseball again in the Bay Area in the very near future, because we have already heard now, albeit indirectly, that they may be without power in the Bay Area for as much as 72 hours.